Welcome to Tampa Talk Sports Talk. I'm your host, James Keogh. And week 9 was not bad at all. Actually, very good games, unless you're watching Sunday night because that game was shit. But other than that, I fucking lost my ass off in betting. Didn't lose a lot, but I still went fucking negative. 0-6. 0-6. I'm a firm believer in, you're only comfortable betting what you're about to lose. I had a bad feeling about this week. So I only bet $15 this week, and with the $15, could have won. I did like 3 parlays, could have won about $200. But you know what I did? I lost because the fucking Bucks didn't cover. Thank you, Buccaneers. But we'll get into that. Fantasy did pretty decent, everything like that. Tua showed up. Fucking Tom Brady sucked the cock. But you know how we start off the fucking show, boys, with fantasy talk, baby. All right, this is recapping last week, the sleepers I told you guys to fucking pick up. All right, Corey Davis. Oh, are we popping champagne bottles? Didn't buy it, but guess what? We will not, because Corey Davis did absolutely fucking shit. All right, 0 points. Now I was like, no fucking way, Corey Davis got 0 points. So I did some digging. All right, took out my fucking shovel and pickaxe and went mining. All right, what I found is diamonds. You know what I found out? He got targeted 3 times. He only played about 4 snaps. He got he just sat out the game. Like, he didn't even play. Like, he didn't get injured, but he just fucking sat out. Like, he was only in there for 4 snaps, got targeted 3 times. So it proves my point that he gets targeted every time he's in the fucking on the field. But I didn't expect this to happen. You can't fucking expect this to happen, I guess. Oh, Jimmy just came off a fucking injury. Well, you know what? A lot of people come off of fucking injuries. All right? And look what fucking happens. Look what happens. They blow up. But, that's 0-1. We're 0-1. We're 0-1 for this week for fantasy. But then, you hear Corey Davis. Huh? Curtis Samuel. Huh? Oh, yeah, Curtis Samuel. You fucking hear Curtis Samuel calling out from the deep. Buddy went off. He said, Jimmy, I understand Corey Davis is goddamn stews and can't recover from an injury quick. So he said, I'm going to put your fucking team on my back and your sleeper squad on my back. And, Curtis Samuel went off for 105 yards and 13 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. Now, he got about, 20 points or so, 19 points or so, including catches. But, him and Teddy Bridgewater were like the only 2 people playing for the Carolina Panthers against the Chiefs. That's a joke because the defense wasn't there. But, that was fantastic. Thank you, Curtis Samuel, for actually doing good. That's the second time I told y'all to pick up Curtis Samuel, and that is the second time he fucking went off. So when are y'all going to start listening to me? I'm talking to you guys in my fantasy leagues who fucking roast me for my picks. When are y'all going to fucking start listening to me? Probably not now because, J.K. Dobbins, I'm a firm believer in streaks, all right? Streaks to be broken, not in streaks. Keep streaks. Streaks to be broken. So the Steelers are undefeated. Next week, I think they're going to lose. So I'm going to bet on the other team. That's just who I fucking am. That's just who I am because I don't think people can keep streaks for that long. For example, Colts are the 2nd best rushing defense in the NFL. Oh, Jimmy, why'd you fucking tell us to put in J.K. Dobbins if you fucking knew this? Well, guess what? I didn't think they could keep it up. I thought, honestly, if the Ravens were going to win, which they did, it was going to be on... the ground, but it wasn't. They showed up like they should have, like it's on paper, Jimmy. Why the fuck you do it? They showed up, and he only got 30 rushing yards with 5 catches. So you're looking at 5.3 points there. Thank you, J.K. Dobbins. But you hear that from the fucking trenches. The undrafted class of 2020. Patriots. Fucking practice squad. Working his way up, grinding. Number 16. I'm talking about Jacoby fucking Myers. I told you he was 0.5 rostered on ESPN leagues. That means he was unrostered in 99.5% of fucking leagues. This guy was available. What the fuck did I tell you? I said this guy's going to be their number 1 wide receiver. Because Julian Edelman is what? Julian Edelman is old and a fucking garbage right now. Because Cam Newton can't connect with him for some reason. So you know what? I said pick up Jacoby Myers. Star of a fucking approval for Jacoby Myers. Do you know why? Do you know why, little Timmy, watching me on your fucking phone? I'll fucking tell you why. 12 receptions, 100. Now let me say this again. 12 receptions, 169 yards. No points. No touchdowns. But if you're in PPR, you're looking at 16 plus 12. What is that? I don't know. I'm in fucking college. I still can't do that quick math. I'm joking. But Jacoby Myers goes fucking off like I said he would. Now, I guarantee you, he will be the number 1 picked up player this week. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all need to start listening to me, start believing. Yes, we might go 2-2. But are we going negative, though? Are we going negative? No. And that's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. Speaking about all that matters, Jets fucking stink. Monday night's game, it was about to be the potentially the worst Monday night game in ESPN history. NFL history. You have the struggling Patriots, and then the fucking shitty, absolute dog shit. I don't even think they're classified as dog shit anymore. Can like, horse shit is still shitty, but it's not as bad as them. I don't know, elephant shit. Like, they're the zoo shit. Like, the smell that when you walk into the zoo and you're like, ew! No, but, potentially worst game in Monday Night Football history. And it wasn't. Snooze fest kind of at the beginning. Jets were up. They were like 27-17 they were up. Or 27-10. It was at halftime. Or 20-10 at halftime. Absolutely, Jets had the fucking bag. But you know what? Bill Belichick was like, all right, guys, actually start playing now. Yeah, Cam and fucking Jacoby Myers came back, and it was tied 27-27 with 4 seconds left. And, of course, the Jets defense let them come back and win. Absolutely disgusting. They kicked a field goal, and they got the W. The score was 30-27. Now, that means the Jets are still defeated. They're 0-9. They're defeated. Sad. Let's talk about the future for the Jets real quick. Definitely getting a new head coach this year. I guess they're just letting it ride out. Trevor Lawrence, we're not even going to talk about that because he don't even know what the fuck he wants to do. Jets future. If you're in the Jets organization, you're a Jets fan, I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Now, it's not because teams have gone undefeated before, right? You had the Browns and the fucking Detroit Lions. But this is like a different, at least they were trying. This team, I guess you could say he was trying because they were up. But, I mean, watching the game, you just knew that it wasn't going to go good for the Jets. You just knew that at some point they were just going to give up. And could that be on the players? Yeah. Could that be on the coaching? Yeah. Could that be on the owner? Definitely. I just think they just need a whole wipeout. I think they need a fucking whole change. I think they're starting from the top fucking down. You're not going to win unless you get rid of everyone. Because this has been consistent. Ever since I started watching football back in 6th grade, the Jets have never been fucking good. All right? I'm 19 years old. I graduated 2 years ago. So we're looking at like 14 years ago I started watching football. 5th grade then. Yeah. But it doesn't fucking matter. Jets still suck, man. Top down, fucking replace. You know what else sucks? What I tried to do here, guys. As you can see, these are my boys who have died way past 2 weeks ago. They're dead. Survivor Series pool didn't happen, but we pulled it out. Me and Justin Trent pulled out from the trenches week 1 of the Survivor Series, so we pulled it out to the second week. He picked Arizona to cover -4 against Miami Dolphins, and I picked the Colts to keep it within 2 points. 2 points. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We're on a fucking tombstone too. This is fucking ridiculous. Didn't think we were gonna do that bad. As you can see in the next slide, I'll tell you why. But unfortunately, this was a good run while we had it, boys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We might do something good, so my peeps, just peep up. My peeps, Keep your ears open for something new that we might do. Have something in the works that I think all of y'all will like and all of y'all will enjoy this time, and we can get many more people involved. But thank you guys for doing the Survivor Series, even though we fucking died immediately. Me and Justin, we're the kings, man. We're the kings. Kudos to you, Justin. We fucking striked out both. We said it on the phone. It was funny because we were like, what if we both lose? What are we going to do? I said, I guess we're going to fucking end it. And that's what we're doing. We won't end it. It probably will start up a little later. But thank you guys again. But yeah, unfortunately, we fucking lost. Fuck the Cardinals and especially fuck the Colts. All right. Week 9 picks. Now, let's recap on who I picked. And let's recap on who I bet on. And this is why I went 0-6. All right, guys? Now, I had 2 big parlays, and the rest I had, like, separate bets. $15 can go a long way if you think about it. But, so I'm 17-4 right now. I picked the Bills to win. I picked the Titans to win. And I picked the fucking Bucks to win. Unfortunately, I went 2-1. We had no guests on the show. I put their record 2-1. Last week, I went 3-0. So I put their record. We're 17-4 right now. All right? How are we not winning money? How are y'all not betting with me? How are y'all... I'm not picking the favorites either. The Bills weren't the fucking favorites. The Seahawks were. And the Titans and the Bucks were the favorites, and the Titans were favorites by like 2.5. But I'm not picking like all favorites. Okay, I'm just saying. I picked the Eagles in a couple of these wins. I picked a lot of fucking underdogs in these wins. But look at this, 17-4. Where do you see someone else on ESPN having a record 17-4? You can't. You can't because it's not happening. It is not happening. Kudos to my guests for keeping up. All right? Ridiculous. Bills, we'll talk about that game. We'll talk about also the Bears versus Titans game. Actually, we won't. Titans look decent. Just shit on all over Nick Foles and the Bears. Mitchell Trubisky on the sideline still crying because he's not getting a starting job. But there is one game that I did bet on that I lost. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's the fucking Bucks. Now, as you can see, there's a most wanted poster for $100,000 out for the Bucks offensive line. Tom Brady looked like he didn't even, for some of the plays, if you guys watch this, a blowout. For some of the plays, Tom Brady didn't even look down the field. He was too busy worried about if he was going to get crushed by Cameron Jordan who punches people in the face, which that's another thing. But yeah, he would snap the ball, walk up and look like this. He wouldn't even look at the field. It was absolutely disgusting. Now, you're like, Jimmy, the Bucks offensive line wasn't the only people to suck, and you're right. Because it was also fucking Tom Brady. Tom Brady was overthrowing motherfuckers. Antonio Brown had to jump for one. Tom Brady just doesn't look good right now. What happened against the fucking Packers? Tom Brady looked fucking killer. Alright? He looked absolutely killer. Then they play the Giants. And he gets all soft cock, all right? Tom Brady's not slinging him, put it in the pocket, 1 or 2 out of fucking 45 that he throws. And then you go over to this game against the Saints, and it's the same soft cock energy. I don't fucking like it. I'm not even a diehard Bucks fan, but it's just the home crowd. What the fuck, Brady? Now, again, we could go back to this offensive line bullshit. We can go back to the offensive line, too, because maybe that's why he was just scared for his fucking life. The guy's 70 years old playing fucking QB, and he's fucking running around. I'm surprised they didn't hook him up to a goddamn ventilator back there in the backfield. Guy was running for his life. But, yeah, Tom Brady needs to step up this fucking... Oh, they have a bye week. Thank fuck. Needs to step up, all right? They just need to get their shit together. Get their shit together and wrap it around because they need a playoff push, and the Saints are probably going to win the division unless the Saints choke it like they fucking usually do. But that is Tampa talk for the Tampa Sports Show. We don't have that often. But that blowout absolutely blew my fucking mind, all right? Absolutely blew my mind. But games of the week, baby. Games of the week. These are the top 4 games that I picked in order in order. Okay? Yeah, great games here. Could all be switched in places. It doesn't matter. They're at the top four, and that's all that matters. Speaking about top four, Pittsburgh versus Dallas, okay? Was an epic game. Absolutely epic. Dallas was leading with Garrett Gilbert. I've never heard of this fucker before. Now, I know some of you fucking ESPN analytic guys on fucking Yahoo Sports are always on the fucking thing, knowing where his high school's from, when he got his first blowjob and all that shit. But, yeah, Garrett Gilbert, never heard of him. My guy, fucking Ben DiNucci, would have won the game. That's all I'm saying. Ben fucking DiNucci would have won the game. But Dallas Gilbert did look good, decent, okay? This is Dallas fucking Cowboys we're talking about here. Yeah, but they were leading somehow. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, is this the fucking game I should have bet on? I never bet on Dallas, by the way. But I'm like, is this the fucking game I should have bet on for the Pittsburgh Steelers to lose? Did I fucking miss out by 1 week? They're fucking, they're like gonna get the, not the favorites, the underdogs. Did I miss out by 1 week? Did I miss out on earning money? Thank God the Steelers showed up in the fucking fourth quarter. Gets 15 points in the last quarter. Big Ben did get injured. He did. He did get injured. But I feel like Big Ben plays better when he gets injured. And that is just that. That is just simple as that. Now he's on the fucking COVID list, which is bizarre to me. Are we going to have fucking Duck Hodges or Mason Helmet Rudolph play against the fucking Cincinnati Bengals? I don't even know. It's going to be fun to look. Hopefully he passes the test so we don't have to fucking worry about him. Got him in a goddamn fantasy league. But I'm sitting there like, okay, this is good. It's a fucking great game. I'm telling you right now, if Dallas would have fucking put Ben DiNucci in, started Ben DiNucci, he would have fucking won. He would have fucking won their game. But, yeah, Eric Ebron showboats. The fucking Pittsburgh defense looks like they should have looked like all game. That game should have been like 42-5. 42-5. Somehow, Dallas would have got a safety, but it should have been 42-5. Yeah, but that is the game one. Congratulations, Pittsburgh Steelers are being defeated. Undefeated. Next game. Now, this game was a fucking pick'em game. And, it's all, like, which means you just pick the winner. There's no spread. Guess what? It came down to the last fucking play. Absolutely good game. This should have been top game of the week, but I felt like there was other games. Absolutely great game. Justin Sherbert fucking loses in a heartbreaker. Like, it was absolutely shitty. It can go either way. It could have been a catch. Right here, he had 2 feet down. It doesn't show you the zoomed out picture, but right here, he had 2 feet down. But as he was coming down, he lost control of the ball and out of bounds. So they called it a no call after looking on the review. Justin Sherbert, though, this guy's going to be a fucking neck Peyton Manning. I'm telling you right now. On this day, what day is it? November fucking 11th. November 10th. It doesn't matter. Veteran, I don't know. But whatever the fuck day it is, Peyton Manning is Justin Sherbert is the upcoming Peyton Manning. Throws for fucking 326 yards. Now you're like, Jimmy, it's against the fucking Las Vegas defense. Yeah, Las Vegas defense who stopped the Chiefs and beat the Chiefs. That's all I'm saying. Throws for 326 yards and 2 touchdowns. Absolutely fucking sniper on the field. Game was packed, like, with scoring plays all the way to the fucking ending. Raiders and John Gruden are really underrated, I think. Even though they got fucking through teeth and nail, they're still winning, though, technically. A W is a W, even if the fucking other team's kicker died. Quarterback died. The W is a W, and John Gruden and the Raiders are looking like sleepers for the playoffs, which is really cool because I know they're going to lose first round. So thank you for having a secure bet for me. Just remember, Derek Carr still signed the fucking wall when he won, so we know to blame when the season turns around really bad for them. But, like I said, Derek Carr did fucking average. The defense did the game for him, and the running game did the game for him. It was a heartbreaker, like I said, went to the final play. I had Las Vegas Raiders winning by 1 point, and that's what they fucking did. They won by 1 point, and I fucking won. Unfortunately for the Bucks, they fucking lost me out on $200, but we're not talking about that now. We're over that. That is past. That's in the past. We're in the present now. Congratulations, Las Vegas Raiders, for winning a close one against the Chargers. Now, this game I like the most. Not the most, the second most. You have the Chiefs versus Teddy Bridgewater and Curtis Samuel. Honestly, both quarterbacks went off. The defenses, they're non-existent. Chiefs need to work on that. I feel like their games keep on going into shootouts. I guess they could say it's kind of like we have such. It's like, think about like a castle, like, and they're defending from a fort, right? You usually have these defenses like set up in front of the castle, and they don't need defense, right? They just have such a powerful weapon that even if they attack, right, they'll just fucking zap the enemy, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much damage they get, because they'll fucking always win because their weapons are just way more powerful than the other teams. Both quarterbacks went off, like I said. Pat got 372 yards and 4 fucking touchdowns. Absolute banger for a fantasy week. Teddy Bridgewater got 310 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not as good as Pat, but still fucking better than half the fucking league. Defense was shit. Like I said, Carolina was leading for most of the game, which is very scary. And of course, Patrick Mahomes comes back from behind to get the fucking victory in a fucking shootout. Love it. Won by a field goal. Absolutely loved it. You tune in the games to see some action. Also to see some good defense. Unfortunately, you didn't see this, but you saw a lot of action. Score changes are important, which I like. But Teddy Bridgewater and Curtis Samuel fought very hard. But, you can't stay up to Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Our last game for games of the week, it's Tua time in Miami. Tua was all right, man. He was all right. Still not impressed. Still don't think he's at Justin Herbert's and Joey Burrow's level, but he's getting there. He's getting there all right. I don't think, like I said, he's not at that level yet, but he's getting there. Defense, I'm still one on the game, though. Defense still one on the game. Kyle Murray was a beast like fucking usual. Guy throws 283 yards, right? What's fucking a lot of yards compared to like Derek Carr or some fucking guy out of fucking New York or Washington, or it doesn't even matter, or fucking Garrett Gilbert or whatever the fuck his name is in Dallas. Throws 283 yards. And he rushes for 106. This guy's an absolute specimen. Kyler Murray, he might not be on the title here because, Tua just got the W at the end of the day, so he gets the title. But Kyler Murray's an absolute specimen. Guy's going to be fantastic. Future Hall of Famer, calling it now. He's going to win a Super Bowl within the next couple years. Kicker fucked me heavy, though, because if they would have made that one to overtime, there was a chance that Kyler Murray and the Cardinals could have covered. They didn't cover, so it ruined one of my parlays. See, I'm smart, and I bet on the fucking... So I bet on the Bills. Let's go back to this fucking bet thing. I forgot to talk about it. I chose the Bills, right? I chose the fucking Bills to win in my show. But for one of my parlays, I picked the Seahawks like a dumb shit. Like a dumb shit. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my show, and I'm like, oh, I wonder who I won that. Are you fucking serious? I forgot, boys. I forgot who I picked, and I chose against my picks, which is you never do that, because that's like bad luck. And look what fucking happened. The Buffalo Bills won. Fucking idiot, lost that parlay because of my goddamn mistakes. But kicker fucked me heavy because Kyler Murray still could have covered -4, because if they would have won by a touchdown, that's more than 4 points. So, yeah. Like I said, Tua time, though. Still not impressed, but, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes from here. I'm excited for this Thursday night game. You have the number 2 rushing defense in the NFL versus Derrick Henry and the Titans. Ryan Tannehill doesn't get the hot spotlight yet. But, yeah, Colts D held the running game last week against fucking J.K. Dobbins. But Titans come off a needed win again after losing to the Bengals 2 weeks ago. They beat the fucking piss out of the Bears, which I'm excited for. I got the Colts by a few points. I don't know why I love riding with the Colts, but I feel like they're going to fucking win. I feel like they're going to win by a couple points. Might be a field goal. Phillip Rivers needs to show up, but other than that, Tannehill got the fucking W. If you could tell by the first drive in that game, I'll give it 2 drives. 2 drives. If the Colts don't score a touchdown within 2 drives, call the game unless the Titans haven't scored. But if Phillip Rivers scores within the first 2, Colts got the game. Copy that, clip that shit. I'm going to post it on fucking Thursday night for y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, Colts got the game, so I'm excited for this Thursday night game. Looking forward to it. But, boys, that is a fucking show. You know, I'm enjoying myself. Hopefully you are too. Welcoming the new people to my channel. Thank you guys for fucking tuning in. I know not a lot of people like to fucking talk about sports, right? Not a lot of people like to sit and listen to me talk about sports and my opinions about it. But I appreciate everybody who does, alright? There's a couple smart fuckers out there who win and winning money. Or should be winning money if they're fucking picking my picks. Like I said, boys, proud of y'all. I'm proud of myself, you know, for being consistent about this because that's what I thought I wouldn't do. I'm happy that y'all are tuning in. Appreciate the fuck out of all of you. Appreciate the fuck out of all of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm tired of having long intros. You already know. Show Tuesdays, Fridays. We'll be back Fridays for the picks of the week. So all that shit. So y'all can win some money. But yeah. Love y'all to death. Thank you guys. Please comment and subscribe. Thank you for messaging me privately because y'all are fucking boneheads. That's talk, baby. Tampa talk, sport talk.